Hello, hello, hello. I'm a little late. I'm a little late. If you can hear me, someone please put your aliens in the chat. Mic check. This is a mic check, and we will get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all of is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
If the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it,
I'm the blog got it.
if the blog got it, Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Got it. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
I'm the blog.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. Autumn is her son.
Like for real. Damn. What's up, squad? How y'all doing? It is Thursday. It is the 16th day of nonstop November. They like, bitch, you ain't been in here nonstop. Anyway, hey, come on in. Shout out to Facebook in the building. Facebook is in the building for once. Okay, look at all the people in here. I got to greet my people. If you are new here, welcome to the Michelle ATLien Brown Show. The CEO, owner, and operator straight from the A.com. If you are not new here, welcome to the Michelle ATLien Brown Show. Okay. You see all these people in the green. These are our channel sponsors. You could be a channel sponsor too. Only thing I do is click that link down below and you'll get access to special exclusive videos and live streams. And sometimes you can come over to the Patreon. Now, Patreon is something different. Two different things. Now, don't get confused. But Patreon, we be doing all kind of things, the ATLien After Dark, sweepstakes, giveaways, all kind of stuff. Sharing is caring. They know all my business over there. I know that's why all my little lash is getting stuck. That's why all my little haters, they join the Patreon, but at least they can pay for my business. Okay. If they want to hate on me and they want to talk about all the stuff going on in my life, they need to pay for it. Come on over to Patreon. The lowest tier is $2, I believe, but that's for if you just want to be just a secret donor or whatever. You don't get much. You get an entry into the sweepstakes, but everything else, at $5 and above, you get everything. You get access to the live streams. $10, you get access to the live streams and the archives. $25, you get access to all of the previous things I mentioned. Plus, you get a free mug. $50, you get access to everything else, and you get a free hoodie. Okay. So shout out to all my squad members, my big ballers, my shot callers. I love you all. Where's Stephanie for you at? I know. And Princess AG. Okay. And shout out to my mods, Princess AGC, Patterson, Sai, Miss Kiki, Simply Shy, Sherelle. Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? Come on in. Yes, like for real. Oh, we got a new member too already. Wait a minute. No, she not new. She been a member for 40 months. She want the twerking aliens back. Oh shoot, I missed them. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention, but they're gonna one, just listen, have the song in your head when you see it. Pick up the blog goddess. Michelle is here. Yes. Okay, get ready. Does the audio sound robotic? Wait a minute. Do I sound weird? Let me see what y'all saying. I sound like T-Pain. Hold on. Maybe I pressed the button by mistake when I was hooking the stuff back up. Hold on. I don't know what to do. Do I sound better now? What does it sound like now? Put on one. Let me see. You said it's weirder than normal. Auto tune the whole time. Oh Lord. Put a one in the chat if I sound normal now. Is it different now? Is it better? Okay, I don't know. I pressed something. Should I be pressing stuff on this soundboard? I don't know what I be pressing. I don't know what had happened. I got all these I had the last time I went live, I had Josh's mic connected. And when I was disconnected, I probably pressed something. Who knows? But we back. We back. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm not sounding robotic no more. Okay. Good, good. Thank y'all for the sound check. Not the auto tune. You pressed the alien button. Is that what I did? Okay, I pressed the alien button for the aliens. Shout out to all the aliens in the squad. All my little aliens. I just want to hug y'all. Y'all are so great. I love you. I love you. I love you. Shout out to Kiana. Dominique is a brand new member. Okay, not T Pain Michelle. Since y'all talking about all the rappers, let me talk about one of my faves. Do y'all follow me on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram because sometimes I be posting over there. Sometimes I do, I really do. And sometimes I go live over there and y'all be missing it. It's Instagram.com/I am ATLien. I am ATLIEN. And on that, a lot of you who don't know who I am can do your research. Y'all can go down my timeline. I've been on Instagram since it first started. Child, I don't be, I was hard on Instagram for a while, and then I kind of like backed up because people on Instagram be crazy sometimes. I had a few stalkers, so I'm like, how the social media is. It's like people only use what you give them. So I'm like, I go give y'all too much, but there's that. Yes, social media has been a mess. But before we get to the mess, well, let me go ahead. Well, let me go ahead and run down this list of things I had to talk about. We have Will Smith. Okay. Well, just a few weeks ago, we were talking about Jada's book. Okay. Everybody was dragging Jada, talking about Jada is emasculinizing. I can't speak today. Will Smith with all the stuff that she said in the book. Now we got Will Smith situation coming out. This rumor has been going out for years and years and years and years and years of him and Duane Martin being closer than close. Him being the reason or one of the reasons that Duane Martin and Tisha Campbell separated and they was arguing over money because Will Smith loaned the money. It was all kind of rumors been going on about that friendship for years. But now Tasha K has had a good friend of Will Smith's over on her channel on Tasha K Live, honey, and he is spilling what he feels is the tea. Now, Jada Smith and Will Smith have both responded. Okay, I'm just running down the topics now. We're gonna talk about it. Jada and Will have responded, and yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Also, Cardi B joined the chat. Cardi B went live at 5 a.m. in the morning, and she had a lot to say about Tasha K. Okay, she said she felt bad about feeling bad. Okay, maybe she was thinking about being a little lenient, but now she said she gonna go harder than ever to get her money because apparently somebody hasn't changed. We're gonna talk about that. Oh, just a mess. Diddy. Lord, my other dog was Diddy. This is Biggie. Biggie, like, wait a minute. Diddy is DEAD, honey. There go Biggie. Okay, Biggie, chill out. Anyway, we got Diddy and Cassie. Since I called my old dog's name. We have Diddy and Cassie, and Diddy is in some deep doodle. Okay, we thought that the Tupac situation was a mess. Well, apparently, he been putting his hands on the people. Hey, chill out, get down now, stop. Sorry, he been putting his hands on women, and it's not the first time, it's not the second time, it's not the third time. People coming out the woodwork, and something just came out on TMZ like 20 minutes ago. Diddy, the subject of NYPD criminal investigation, apparently involves sexual assaults. Oh, Cassie done started something. We're gonna talk about that too. And then all the people coming up out the woodworks in support of Cassie. And we got Dawn from Danity Kane wishing Cassie the best. It's like, wait a minute. Got Lupe Fiasco confirming a story. It's like, oh, child, this is a mess. But before we start on that, before we get started on that, look, don't be using them terms in that. Look. Don't be using them terms now. Be careful with the terms. I don't want the chat got to be clean too, somewhat clean. Okay. You said that Sean Combs just look crazy. You believe Cassie? I believe her too, child. Aubrey then said something too. Child, everybody is saying something, child. Aubrey O'Day had said something first, didn't she? Oh, child, Mods come get her. Shout out to DL Shula over there holding Facebook down. Not Lupe Fiasco. No, it wasn't Lupe Fiasco. Why do I get them two mixed up, Lord? It was the other one. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll talk about it when I talk about it. Anyway, before I get started on that, me and my wrong information. Before I get started on that, you said I believe her. His zesty arse is a snack, not a snack. Yes, Kid Cudi. Thank you so much. I put them. Listen, you know how you have certain people in the music industry, and even actors. You kind of put them in the same lane. And you see them and you like mix them up, even though they don't look like. That's how I am with Lupe Fiasco and Kid Cudi. It's like they kind of the same, but they ain't. You know what I mean? But anyway, but since we talk about rappers, real quick, I got to talk about two of my favorite rappers. I was just telling y'all to follow me on Instagram. That's what I was telling y'all to do over here on the Instagram. It might look like I don't be posting, but I be posting. They got my Instagram right there. So take a moment if you are on Instagram. Go over there and subscribe. I've been at 72K for about 4 years. I really have. I've been at 72K before some people even joined Instagram, but I'm still there. That's all that matters. Okay. But that's my Instagram. Okay. I am ATLien. And you know what we about to talk about? How y'all know we was gonna talk about OutKast? How y'all know we was gonna talk about the people that I love? Okay. So in my stories, I've been putting like memories, and it's so funny because people be trying to shade me, like, you stole that name from OutKast. Yeah, how you gonna use that name? You had stole it. Well, let me play a little reminder for you. Shall we play a little reminder? Here is Big Boy at the YouTube event, and he had something to say. Hold on. Oh no, that's not it. That's me and Josh.
Hey, this is the only person allowed to the ATLien beside the ATLien. You know what I mean?
Did y'all hear that?
Go to this straight from the A. This is the only person allowed to the ATLien beside the ATLien. You know what I mean?
You know who that was? That was Big Boy. One half of OutKast, one whole of him. Okay, that's me and Josh right there. We was having a good time the other day. And then I post little stuff, but
I think
So Andre is
people don't
coming out with
understand the
his
chemistry.
first, first, first solo debut album on Friday. 17 years after OutKast's last album. So everybody is excited to see what's going to happen. It's an instrumental. Y'all know y'all been seeing him walk around with the flutes. And yeah, he's fluting. Okay. Hold on. Let me see what he has said in this.
Changes. OutKast was a true chemistry. The element.
Let me go to the real. Hold on. I want to see the whole thing.
Changes. OutKast was a true chemistry. The elements we had were not supposed to go together a lot of times, but it's something that, and I think they call it rocket fuel. Like when you have these kind of forces that may be opposing, but they're going for the same goal, but they kind of get this kind of reaction to each other, and it makes magic. But as like people, like me and Big Boy, like we still tough, like it hadn't changed, and it'll always be that way because we were friends first. Like we weren't put into a group together or anything. So we'll always have that.
But plenty of people.
I don't even know if Big Boy know this story about when I first met Big Boy at Greenbrier Mall. Big Boy and Dre. We was young, honey. They was, but ooh, I'm old. They was about to be on Martin. They was about to be on Martin, and me and my friend was at the mall, and we was at the Chick-fil-A at Greenbrier, and Big Boy and Dre came and sat down at our table, And Dre was trying to holler at my friend. Big Boy wasn't trying to holler at me though. But because he was a little short and chubby, and I don't know what I was at the time. I can't remember. But we were just, we were just talking, chit-chatting, you know what I mean? And so Dre had like a tattoo on his arm. And I was like, what that? What is that right there? What is all that on your arm? And he was like, oh, that's my group. And it said OutKast and it said Dungeon Family over here. And I was like, oh my God, okay. I saw, y'all on Martin or whatever. So it was like a long time ago, right? That Chick-fil-A is closed now. Oh, but yes, I've been a fan ever since. And Straight from the A has always been in homage of Atlanta music and all of that. Well before Housewives, I was blogging about Big Boy and T.I. and Killer Mike and Jeezy and Ludacris and everybody else. So, that's what I was pretty much known for. Like, I used to be in all the music industry stuff. I had Candy and her albums and all of that. It was a wonderful time back then. I wish I would have been here. But anyway, I'm digressing. But another thing that I had showed, if y'all don't mind me going back. Hold on. Let me make myself little again. Hold on. There they go right there. Big Boy, Dre, me, Big Boy, Dre, me, all different circumstances, all different venues. And everybody's like, oh, you got a picture. Oh, you got a picture. Oh, okay. I consider myself part of the family. I'm just saying, I'm still waiting to get an invite to the new place with give me some fried lobster tails, but I'm just saying I consider myself a part of the family. But here is Andre 3000 and on GQ giving you a little more insight about this album. Hold on, we about to look at this. So look. GQ says it's been nearly 20 years, almost 20 years since Andre 3000 released new music. Now on his own creative terms, the rap legend is unveiling his first solo project and talking candidly about where he's been, how he's changed, why he made a record that nobody would have expected. Okay, so y'all need to head on over there and read it. I love me
season food. Like I hate bland food, okay. So I season my clothes a lot.
And there are various.
One of my homies told me, like after I finished Hey Ya and I played it for him,
is it not playing?
He said, "Man, if you put that out, career's over."
Anyway, y'all need to support Dre at midnight tonight. The album will be released on all streaming platforms that he is right now with his flute. Y'all done seen him with his flute all over the world.
Be a baby at something.
Bluetooth disconnected.
This new machine that I've never touched.
Album is New Blue Sun. Okay.
80s doctor's office.
I think it's cozier than that.
Psychiatrist's office.
Psychiatrist's office. There we go.
So y'all head over there and check it out. And don't forget to stream his album at midnight. Okay. I always support the home team. Okay. Always support the home team. It's 1,026 in here counting. Facebook. Y'all go ahead and thumbs up this video, please. And thank you. Now, let's get into the mess. It's been a messy week online. We had Tamar and Chrisean and Tamar's staff and assistants and everybody and road managers and background singers getting involved and somebody getting swung on and somebody going to social media talking about it, but they didn't see it. And child, what is happening? What is happening? Look, first of all, when we see all these clips of Chrisean getting on stage while Tamar is singing Love and War, it was cringe. It was so cringe. And then I saw another clip recently. I can't play it because it's music that Tamar was singing. The audience was actually singing as Tamar was standing there taking in all the love, and Chrisean could be heard in the background yelling, "Whack! This is whack!" And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? And that was just moments before she walked out on stage as she was ending the song. And it's like, y'all invited her to come and perform, and Tamar and her was going live. And Tamar was trying to be a mentor to her. Like it's just bad. Like you can't invite everybody to the cookout. We was talking about this other day. You can't invite everybody. Okay, some people need to be left over there where they are. Some people do, and so she was over there on Zeus or wherever. She need to be left over there. I'm sorry, but it's just a mess. And her allegedly hitting one of the staff member, James, one of the background singers, the Patty Pie Man, in the face and breaking his tooth. Chrisean say they lying on her. They say they ain't lying on her. The Troy that said that it happened. Now he's claiming that all of her fans are sending him death threats, and he's scared to go home, and he needs security. And then Rob Hatcher came on, and he done told his side of the story because he said he was there, even though Troy wasn't there. And it's just like, can we get this straight? Can y'all all collectively get on a conference call and get the story straight before y'all come to the social media? We don't need one person over here saying one thing, somebody else coming over here saying something else, saying, oh, but he wasn't even in the room. Well, why is he talking? And then James over here talking from the dentist office. Like, how you talking from the dentist office if they fixing your tooth? Like, I'm trying to figure this out. It seems like a bad storyline, a scheme set up like by Todd to come up on the Breakfast Club, the Braxton family values, because we just heard that the Braxton family values is coming back to WeTV. Like, is this gonna be their first story? We don't know, but we haven't seen nothing. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe something happened at the concert. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe it was fighting. Put a 2 in the chat if you just don't know. Put a 2. Because I just don't know. I don't know what to think. It's just like I can't even put 2 and 2 together. Well, I know Chrisean is a little touched. I do believe she might have swung on him now. I do believe that, but come on, can we get a real story? Can we see some evidence? Can we? I don't know. Anyway, most of y'all believe something happened, but some of y'all say it's a fake story. Okay. You said you gonna miss Tracy. Yes, R.I.P. Tracy. You said if I saw Chrisean somewhere, I would run in the opposite direction. Ooh, that girl is crazy. You said 12. Wait, I missed it. 12, get all parties. All parties get the side eye. I just don't understand. I just don't. You have been trying to reach you so I can give you the 411 on charges. I'll be pressing on Claudia Jordan. Not you pressing charges on colorist Claudia, child. My email is mbrown. I need all the mess. mbrown at ATLien.com, honey. mbrown at ATLien.com. You said that's what they said. She knocked his tooth out, but I'm like, how he talking sitting in the dentist chair? If they working on your tooth, you can't be talking. That's all I'm saying. I'm a logical girl. I'm just trying to figure out how was he speaking so clearly while he was getting his teeth fixed. I don't know. But anyway, the only evidence is Chrisean messing with the female background singer. Yeah, we did see that clip and when she was on stage. He said it sounded like a setup. Well, there's got to be some video footage. Somebody got to have it. And if it is, what I always say, the truth don't need no help. The truth always comes out in the end. Always, always, always. It may take a while. It may take a while, but it always comes out. Now, speaking of what's true, what's not, you say he getting veneers. Well, he might, that's a new thing. Now he come out with a big old smile, cheesing like Tasha K. Well, no, he been to Columbia somewhere. I don't know. She is 23 and living like a 23-year-old in the industry. He was waiting for the dentist to come in. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's logical too. That's logical too. Why would they set that crazy girl up? Listen, I don't know. James has a new song out. Well, prayers to everyone involved. I hope they get the story together. I don't want to see nobody go to jail, especially a young girl with a baby who seems to be a bit lost in this industry. Like, people will use you up, spit you up, chew you up, and spit you out and throw you away in this music industry and in this entertainment industry. all together. So I just hope that she gets it together for the sake of her child. Because who gonna keep the baby? Just who gonna keep the baby? Anyway, you said next case. Y'all know I never talk about her. I just thought I'd mention it since y'all kept asking me about Tamar. There's just so much going on. Okay, so next on the agenda, Will Smith, Duane Martin, Jada Pinkett-Smith, Cardi B, Tasha K. Everything is big ball of confusion. Now we got Tasha K telling us the tea, as she often does, about Will Smith and Will Smith's best friend. Now, hold on, where is it? Because I want to see it. Let me go to Tasha K's page real quick. Hold on. I think she unblocked me and I blocked her. I might could get in there now. I'm looking cute, thank you. Let me see what the man has said over here. The man has said, looking like Simon Guobadia. The man has said, Tasha K said, Will Smith's best friend claims Jada Pinkett finessed her way to the top by using me. Will Smith's best friend claims Jada Smith tried recruiting him for Scientology. Will Smith's best friend claims he was in fear for his life after he caught Will Smith getting back shots from Duane Martin. It's 3 clips. Let me look at these. Hold on. Y'all know copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Attorney allowances made for fair use. Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Now, I'm researching now. Let me put myself in the front because I don't want to risk it. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Let's listen.
Door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second. Who was on top?
It wasn't a top. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder. It was murder in there.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. It was murder. What the fuck? So it was murder. You were sitting there watching, you stunned, you opened the door. What did you do next? You just stood there and just watched and took it all in. And I'm just trying to visualize. I don't understand. Would you open the door and close it real quick? Like, how you know what was happening in the room? Anyway, let me finish listening.
Okay. What did you do?
Oh, okay. Tasha K was speechless. That's interesting.
I froze. What are you, see, I'm not used to seeing. Listen, it's traumatizing. I've never seen it. I don't watch gay porn. I never seen a man fucking another man.
Will Smith was
allegedly
bent over,
and Dwayne was killing him.
Condom?
I don't know. I don't.
You didn't look that close.
Listen, even when I was with the deer and headlights, and I finally said, "Oh shit," and they turned around and said, "Close the fucking door," right? So I back out the door.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm just visualizing. He a little portly little man. He come walking in. He walk in, he opened the door. Dwayne, whatever he going in, I don't even know why he going in. Why was he going in the room in the first place? He would have seen them naked if he was changing clothes, but I'm digressing. He opened the door, he see murder going down, he see them banging each other out. Whatever happened, murdering. Will bent over Dwayne right there, and oh gosh, he's stunned. He's just. You said you believe him?
I'm not going in there. Fuck no. I ain't going up in there. I back out the door, lock the door. I leave. Will says, I got to talk to you. So I said, about what? He said, you know what? And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And he said, oh, you know what I'm talking. I said, well, I have no idea. What are you talking about? What?
So was he saying he didn't know what he was talking about because he was saying he didn't see what he saw? Was it the Men in Black, the pen thing where he flashed it and he all of a sudden forgot that he saw him murdering him until 20 years later, or however long it's been. Now he remembers everything. Like, I'm trying to figure this out.
We need to finish the day. Like, I'm trying to get that out. He said, listen, I made a call. Some papers are going to come here today. I need you to sign them. And I said, why am I signing papers? And he said, listen, I'm trying to protect you. He said that you remember the transsexual, I hope I'm saying it right, who got caught with Eddie Murphy. He said, you know what happened to him, right? I had no idea what happened.
How Eddie Murphy catches strays. Hold on, wait. It's some stuff. Hold on, what did it say? It says Shalimar Siyuli, or was known professionally as Shalimar or Artisan Siyuli, was an American Samoan transgender dancer and public figure who gained infamy when she was seen getting into the car of actor Eddie Murphy. Okay, we know that. Anyway.
Into the transsexual that got caught in the car with Eddie Murphy.
Me either. What happened?
So I go home and Google it. They murdered him. Or the transsexual. I don't know to say him or her. I don't know what's politically correct. So I hope I'm not offending anyone.
It's transgender. But
okay, transgender. Yeah. All right. I open the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane and having anal sex with Will.
Okay. Well, he said it. And you said you believe it? The whole industry is a mess. The industry is a mess. It's a lot of secrets that's been kept. And I don't know if 2023 is the year of disclosure. I don't know. But it seems like as this year rounds out, we starting to learn a lot about these people and things we don't want to know. And I don't want to know. Like, Jada already started it, okay, and started telling us stuff we didn't want to know. Now Will's friends coming out the woodwork and telling us more things we don't want to know. Like, how much is too much? I don't understand how much. But whatever the case, Jada and Will have both responded. Will Smith was first to respond and hit TMZ and everywhere else with a response and basically denied the allegations through a representative. Will Smith rep denies claims he had sex with Duane Martin. Now, I know the thing, I always say this too, a lie unchallenged sometimes becomes the truth. Okay, sometimes a lie unchallenged becomes the truth if it's a lie. Now, but why would you even give it more power by speaking on it? Like, you could have ignored it. Like, Beyonce and Jay-Z be ignoring things. They don't respond to every rumor. And it's not the first time that these rumors have circulated. So is it because of the man's proximity to Will that Will is taking this rumor to heart? Like, he feels like more people will believe it? I don't know. But you said he's been ignoring it. Now it's time. It's been too long. Okay. If they did, I think Will would have been on time. He protests too much. But here's the thing. Okay. In the protest, okay, let me read what they said in the protest, child. He said, Will Smith team is denying new allegations that he and Duane Martin were caught in a dressing room having sex years ago, calling the claim unequivocally false. Whew, that was a hard word to say. A man claiming to be a former friend assistant to the actor Brother Bilal made headlines Tuesday after an interview with Tasha K. Got some serious pickup. In the interview, Bilal states that he saw Will and Duane engaging in anal sex. We heard what he said. He said he was standing up, killing them, murdering him. It was murder in there. A rep for Will denies the allegations completely, telling TMZ this story is completely fabricated and the claim is unequivocally false. Further, a source close to the situation tells us Will is considering taking legal actions following Bilal's remarks. Now, it's a lot of pictures of Will and Bilal all on the internet, and TMZ messy for putting the pictures up, but there go Will and Bilal. Okay. Um, I- what is this thing about people out and people's sexuality? Like, we got what's his name? Dwight Howard. Now we got Will Smith. Child. It's too much. Then we got Diddy. Child. It's a lot. Anyway, now Jada has actually spoke out as well. Okay. Jada was on the Breakfast Club and she decided that she would speak on it as I guess she was promoting her book. I don't know what she was doing. But in one instance, here she is right here. This was when she was going into the Breakfast Club, I think. Hold on, this is on TMZ. And Jada said they suing. She she ain't say too much. She said it quickly. Hold on. She
Hi,
said,
Miss Pinkett. You look fantastic.
Jada made sure she gave them a statement. They like, ma'am, we gotta go, ma'am, we gotta make this traffic. They were like, but wait a minute, I gotta give TMZ this quote.
What do you say about the allegations? There's like, like so many rumors. Anything you want to say? We suing. I know that's right. Thank you, Miss.
She said, we suing. Two simple words. We suing. Okay. TMZ so petty. They keep finding these pictures of Duane and Will from over the years. They are finding so many pictures. Oh, yes. And Usher catches strays too. Everybody catches strays. I told you, I don't know if this is the year of disclosure. I don't know if you DL, don't be DL no more. Just living your truth. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, I don't think some of these people are DL. I just think they just ain't telling y'all. But anyway, um, also Jada hit the Breakfast Club, and she further went into a little bit more detail. And I can't play that clip because they be tripping. But but in on the Breakfast Club, Jada said that Will and Bilal had a working relationship. They've been friends for 40 years or whatever, and that he was under the impression that he was supposed to be compensated for some work he did surrounding Will's book. Apparently, Will offered him an amount and it wasn't enough, and Will said no. And then ever since then, Bilal has been I don't know if it's extortion, I don't know what it is, I don't know if he just telling his truth. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. If they go to court, it's gonna be a little bit embarrassing. Because who goes to court and be like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Okay. I'm not gay. So unless a gay allegation causes him to lose money and sponsorships, if it's a financial harm to his reputation of somebody thinking he's gay, then yeah, then they'll file a lawsuit. But if not, like what's gonna happen? What do y'all think? You said that's not serious enough for those allegations. Hollywood needs to be exposed. Well, that's how I just don't think they're gonna sue, but they might. I mean, what you gonna sue and say? I'm suing because somebody said I was gay. Somebody said I was boning in the dressing room. Excuse me. What has Duane said? Oh yes, Duane. This is what I said too last night when we was on Discord. Okay, saying nothing is saying something. I always say that saying nothing sometimes is saying something. Now, Duane, it's interesting because they looked him up, they called him on the phone, they asked him what he thought about the situation, and Duane basically said he will not dignify it with a response, honey. He will not dignify with a response. It's like, well, you responding was a response. You answered the phone, you said something, you answered the phone, said, I am not, no comment. That's a comment, okay? But it said he's not jumping into the fray, okay? He is staying out of it. He said, sources close to the situation tell TMZ Duane has no plans to publicly respond to the claim because they are so ridiculous. Okay. And look at Tasha K trending out on social media for having a trending story. Yeah, for once, but there's that. Um and do you think Tasha K gonna get in trouble? because she didn't say it. And you know what's crazy about that? Ooh, I gotta take a sip of water for this. As a blogger, hey, larger curves. You said Duane is real top energy. As a blogger, you know how, okay, just a person in general, you know how you get caught doing something wrong, you get punished for it, and then next time you correct yourself. And even if you do the same thing, you're gonna do it a different way, you know, to not get caught. You know, they say that about criminals in jail all the time. They learn how to be better bank robbers. They learn how to be better, just better at all the crimes that they do. So now Tasha K is getting better. She's getting better at spreading these salacious rumors by doing what? Having the people say it and not elaborating on it. Sitting there listening and not elaborating on it. Not going online and accusing Will Smith of being a bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because what she did to Cardi B was the opposite of that. She had the girl on there, the girl said it, and then Tasha K continued to spread it, to go online and call, you know, Cardi B herpes B. It was blatant. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You said everybody don't need a platform to tell their truth. Well, you know, you said Lisa Ray said that Duane stole her husband. Ooh, you said Tasha reaching for the stars. Well, was she reaching for the wrong ones though? I mean, Will Smith can make her life miserable. He can't just file lawsuits just for the sake of filing them. I'm just saying. Then she'll have to, you know, pay more lawyers, pay more money, all of that. Next thing we're gonna hear Jada saying she bit pupped. Well, they say puppy doing the bending too, but I'm digressing. Moving on. Cardi B got involved. Yeah, hold on, let me put this up real quick. Cardi B got involved and had a lot to say. In the middle of the night, Cardi B went live and she spoke on these Will Smith rumors, and she also had something to say about Tasha K. Now, you know, just a few weeks ago, it seemed like Cardi B might be feeling a little regretful, feeling some empathy for Tasha K when Tasha K went on live and was crying and, you know, saying, you know, you don't kill yourself. Who's gonna be there to make me a better woman? Well, Cardi went live and she had some things to say about it, and she feels a ways. Here is what Cardi said about it. Hold on. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Here it is.
I got food a couple of weeks ago.
No.
Was it a couple of weeks ago? I don't know.
Hold on, my speaker went off. That's why I couldn't hear. It wasn't y'all, it was me. I was trying to figure out what was going on that I could not hear. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves for a few moments while I plug this up. Bloop, bloop. And then I gotta make sure it's connected. All right. And then I put this back.
We be getting tried. We be getting tried.
Let me start it over.
And then when we outburst, I got food a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple of weeks ago? I don't know. My time has been. I don't like how I was fooled a couple of weeks ago. Some people just never change. Never, never, never change. And you want to know something? I don't like what people be doing to Will Smith. I be feeling like Will Smith is very unproblematic, and I feel like he got like a nice heart. And that's the thing. I found out that Will Smith is a Libra. I always said this, like Libras, we be getting tried. And then when we outburst so fucking heavy that we become the ones in the wrong. Because when we throw that outburst after so we go so crazy that people be like, oh my God, what the oh this I don't like how I got fooled, which is really crazy. Oh, this is fucking crazy for real. And I feel like y'all doing that to Will Smith. And I don't like that some people fucking change. I'm so tired of people picking on that man. Dead ass. And like, I feel like it's not even your job as a journalist. You should like be able to detect whether somebody is bullshitting or not. Because anybody could say something about anybody. Look what happened to me in 2018 when a bitch that I didn't even know her fucking name was saying that she know me, that she went to my house. Anybody could say a fucking fake story about you and people gonna fucking fake believe it. So it should be your job to detect whether something is which is really crazy or this nigga is fucking crazy for real. And I feel like y'all doing that to Will Smith. Is a lie or not, or like to have any type of
Wait a minute. Let me do this because this cutting in the middle is working my nerves. I got some of it right here. Hold on. Because I had the whole video right here on my TikTok. He said the interview. What y'all say? The interview did not help her out with Cardi. It didn't. But my thing is, one doesn't have anything to do with the other. But I get it, child. I get it. Like a leopard ain't gonna change his spot. So I mean, either you gonna give her some grace, or you not. Okay, hold on. Here it is, right here. Hold on. Here's the rest of it. We're gonna listen to it real quick. I know it needed interpretation, but all the beeping was getting on my nerves. Hold on, I need it without the beeps because we like curse words around here.
Like what people be doing to Will Smith. I be feeling like Will Smith is very unproblematic, and I feel like he got like a nice heart. And that's the thing. I found out that Will Smith is a Libra. I always said this, like Libras, we be getting tried. And then when we outburst so fucking heavy that we become the ones in the wrong. Because when we throw that outburst after we get so much, we go so crazy that people be like, oh my God, what the fuck? Oh, this bitch is really crazy. Oh, this nigga is fucking crazy for real. And I feel like y'all doing that to Will Smith.
I don't like her saying the N-word, but let's finish.
And I don't like that some people never fucking change. I'm so tired of people picking on that man. Dead ass. And like, I feel like it's not even your job as a journalist. You should like be able to detect whether somebody is bullshitting or not. Because
journalists can't detect bullshitters. Come on now, Cardi. I mean, listen. I like what she said in the end, but this part about even journalists, first of all, that these are bloggers, these are commentators, these are not journalists. I think it puts a slap in the face to journalists to call any of us, including me, a journalist, because what we have done is built platforms based off of our opinion and our commentary. Now, for her to say journalists should be able to detect bullshit, listen, we could talk about Oprah Winfrey, the best journalist in the world, in my opinion. But she's had people who have fooled her on her show, and she got a full staff to decipher bullshit or not. So you can't necessarily, go by that. But anyway.
Because anybody could say something about anybody. Look what happened to me in 2018 when a bitch that I didn't even know her fucking name was saying that she know me, that she went to my house. Anybody could say a fucking fake ass story about you and people gonna fucking fake ass believe it. So it should be your job to detect whether something is a lie or not, or like to have any type of proof, any type of evidence. And it's so fucked up that like somebody could put something so fucking salacious out and not think about like, oh, well, how is this gonna affect this person's mental health? How is this gonna affect somebody's day? Is this worth me fucking up somebody's mind? Is it worth for them to go through some shit like, damn, why me? Why I'm always in some shit? Like, shit is not worth it. God sees everything. And then when you start going through fucking hell, when life starts dragging you through fucking hell, when you start fucking crying and shit, you be like, fuck, why the fuck is me? Because you do that shit to other fucking people. And that shit is dead fucking wrong. Stop doing that. You want to know something? I don't like that shit. I don't like what people be doing to Will Smith. I be feeling like Will Smith.
Well, there you go. She said, stop doing that. You know, it is true that karma does come back to bite your ass. However, I mean, she feeling the heat. The karma is she lost the lawsuit. Now, as far as her having a platform and spreading salacious gossip and all that, that's what her platform has always been. I ain't taking up for nobody, but it is what it is. So you can't expect anybody to stop their business if that is their business. Now, paying you is one thing, but monitoring what she says on a consistent basis, I don't agree with that. But who is me? Who is me? You said, but I think that is going on with Cardi B is that people have been riding her ass about giving Tasha K a break. So now she's just looking for things. Oh, okay. But did she give her a break? Like I haven't seen anywhere that she's gave her a break. Like the case is closed in U.S. District Court of Georgia, and now it's no longer any time available for Tasha K to appeal, to reappeal all of that. And so now the verdict is what it is. The judgment is what it is. And Cardi B has a writ, and now she can proceed with obtaining the funds because she filed with the bankruptcy court. We talked about that. She filed summary judgment in order to get the judge to take her portion of Tasha K's debt out of the bankruptcy. So now, it's just up to her to decide if she wants to collect it. Now, a part of the judgment is legal fees. So I would suspect that even if Cardi says, "Oh, I don't want to go after her," the attorneys will probably still go after her to collect the legal fees that they're owed, from Tasha K. But yeah, it's a mess. He said people like mess and drama. It's not gonna stop. Get a backbone. You say I sound like a lawyer, child. I've been in court enough. I've been in court enough, honey. He said Cardi said. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Hold on. Cardi B broke my internet. Cardi B broke my internet. So hold on a moment, please. I think that hold on. Cardi did teach Tasha K a lesson, and yet again, Tasha K hasn't learned her lesson. Hmm. Somebody said Cardi called Comcast. Oh, we'll be back up in a second. We're gonna be back up. What is happening? Not Diddy trying to shut it down. Mm. I can see y'all, but I'm still kind of slow. Hold on. Trying to restart the other computer. You said Cardi didn't like what I was saying. It's okay. It's all right. It is okay. I'm breaking it. Hold on. me a little bit. Hey y'all, I'm back. I need, there you go. Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, hold on. We almost there. Got one more story. Okay. Anyway, y'all liking this? Let's move on. Listen. Whatever's going on between Cardi B and Tasha K, it's gonna be going on for a while. Okay. That lawsuit isn't going anywhere. The judgment isn't going anywhere. It seems like Cardi B may have had some empathy for her, but clearly she doesn't anymore. And as much as Tasha K is working, as much as she tries to do, or as soon as she goes viral again with another salacious story, Cardi be after her again. Okay. You said you was like number 475. Thank y'all for liking the video. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but shit happens when you live streaming. That's all I can say. Shit happens when you live streaming. But guess what? Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Let me take this off. All right, we're back. Hey, we're back. Okay. Yes, the Jumbotron. Yeah, so moving on from Tasha K, Cardi B, Will Smith, Duane, Jada, child, it's a mess and it's gonna stay messy. I don't understand when I don't know. I don't understand what's going to happen with a lawsuit, but we shall see if Will Smith will file a lawsuit saying that he ain't gay. He wasn't having sex in the room. He said so. Basically, Tasha can't do interviews. She's not endorsing anything, only interviewing. That's what I was about to say. That's what I was saying earlier. Like the more you do something, I guess the smarter you get. Okay. As opposed to what she did with Cardi B, how she was like going hard on Cardi, calling Cardi, all the H word, herpes B and all that stuff. She's not doing the same thing with Will Smith. She let the man talk, but she's not online like doubling down and saying, this is what it is. Will Smith, you was doing it. So I don't know, but we shall see. We will be looking at it. We will be taking notes as we often do. Shout out to the squad for staying. You said Cardi B saying people don't change. Cardi B hasn't changed either. Tasha K says she doesn't have the money. Oh, okay. Oh, look like the tide is turning. Well, don't Tasha need to make money to pay Cardi? She just doing her job. Oh, okay. Yeah, she can't get out of that. She got to pay the money back, like I told you. Anyway, well, back. You said you'll take the technical difficulties over pre-recorded videos. Really? Y'all be wanting me here to embarrass me when the camera go off? Okay, we still here though. We still here now. Moving on, we have Diddy and Cassie. Since we talking about people being there over and stuff, that's been a rumor about Diddy as well for years. They say Diddy is the devil, honey. He got the Love album. It's all red. I don't know, but Diddy has been after Cassie ever since Cassie, moved on. And remember, he even did a song, Gotta Move On, about Cassie. But listen, all the stuff that was going on with Diddy last week, with a couple of weeks ago with Keefe D, and the Tupac situation, and everybody alleging that Keefe D was getting money from Diddy to, pow pow Tupac and all of that, and he know where the bodies are buried and everything, and so everybody felt like the heat is on Diddy. Okay, so now is what better time is there for Cassie to come out the woodwork and tell her story than now that everybody is, got their eyes on Diddy for the Tupac situation. I'm just saying, we don't know what happened. All we know is that everybody is looking at Diddy. They acting like Diddy, the feds is looking at Diddy, the IRS is looking at Diddy, everybody looking at Diddy. And then, as I was saying earlier in the live, now TMZ is reporting that in addition to Cassie, Diddy is also the subject of an NYPD criminal investigation that involves sexual assault. Now, Cassie, before we even get started with that, Cassie came forward in a lawsuit and basically saying Diddy had her doing all kind of things. Diddy was abusive to her. Diddy, the people around her knew that Diddy was abusive, had her having sex with male prostitutes while he watched. It's so many things that she is alleging in this lawsuit, and I don't know what she wants from it, and I don't know why now, but I guess everybody says why not now. Okay, she's got married, she has 2 kids. Before she might have been afraid to talk, but now she got a backbone. She got Kid Cudi backing up some of the allegations. She claimed that Kid Cudi, when they was getting ready to break up, he was interested in her. Diddy threatened and said that he was gonna blow up Kid Cudi's car, and subsequently Kid Cudi's car did blow up. It's like, wait a minute, what is happening? And everybody throughout all the years have always said that Diddy had all this power in the music industry, that everybody is afraid of Diddy. I got friends in the music industry, high power friends in the music industry, that said that they would never like be around Diddy. But then I got some other friends that are cool with Diddy. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out. So but this Diddy and Cassie situation, just like there were rumors about Will Smith and Duane Martin back in the day, there's been rumors circulating about Diddy and Cassie for years. It's been rumors that he slashed her face, that the reason she had to shave the side of her head was because he had cut it. It's just been a lot of rumors throughout the years. So, when now that she's speaking out, a lot of things that she's saying, everybody's like, well, I believe him. But I remember that time when, this had happened. Or I remember that time that when she was just wearing shades for a whole week or whatever. So everybody is remembering something. You said the statute of limitations is about to expire this year. Ooh. Well, also in the article that I read, not Survivor, Diddy had actually offered her $10 million or something like that to not write a tell-all, and then she flipped it and said, okay, give me 30 and I won't write it. And then he said no, and now his attorney is trying to flip it and say that she asked for 30 and he wouldn't give it to her and it's extortion. But the truth of the matter is he offered it to her first. But Diddy has been doing a lot of things. He's been making amends, trying to make amends. He's been giving back to HBCUs, cutting big ass checks. He's been giving back to his former artists because everybody was saying he stole from everybody during the days of Bad Boys, and all his Bad Boy artists were dying broke. Some of them were dying broke, and some of them are broke now. Some of them had to get real jobs. Nobody has any money or royalties from all of that. And so now, he's offering them their royalties back, but in offering them their royalties, they have to sign away their rights to ever tell their story. So some of them are doing it, some of them aren't. It's just a mess. I mean, you said the statute is about to expire this year. You said Cassie always seemed like a captive in that relationship. Oh, well, thank y'all. I'm still here, honey. We need Kim back. Kim, the book, she should have took the money, but I hope she makes more. All I know is, what better time to tell a story than now? Okay, but wait. Now that Cassie has told her story, it says Diddy has been the subject of a secret NYPD investigation, And although it's unclear if his ex Cassie Ventura made the criminal complaint, there is strong evidence that it involves sexual assaults. This is on TMZ and they just posted it. They just posted it about an hour ago. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ there's an open case at NYPD with the name Sean Combs. We're told it is an active case, but the case files have been locked, essentially meaning it's a sensitive case where access is restricted. As reported, Cassie filed an explosive federal lawsuit which alleges rape and human trafficking, among other accusations. Now, the human trafficking accusations stem from the fact of he, have her all over the United States and overseas and everything else, and had her forcibly committing a sex act across state lines. Um, TMZ says they inquired about the case with the NYPD and they responded with this statement. The NYPD takes sexual assault and rape cases extremely seriously and urges anyone who has been a victim to file a police report so we can perform a comprehensive investigation and offer support and services to survivors. It was seen based on the statement, not only is this an assault case, but the NYPD is actively looking for other victims. Oh, surviving Diddy could be coming soon. We contacted other law enforcement in numerous jurisdictions Cassie mentions in her complaint, including Miami, Beverly Hills, and Los Angeles. And at every juncture, we got the same reply. No police report has been filed as it pertains to Cassie or Diddy, and no investigation has been launched. We did find a 2016 case where TMZ broke the story. Beverly Hills cops were called after a breakup argument of some sort between Diddy and Cassie. A domestic incident report was taken, but no legal action followed. Ooh, as we reported, Cassie has claimed everything from rape, assault, battery, and even human trafficking. This after alleging Diddy forced her to have sex with male prostitutes across state lines. Because that could rise to a federal crime, we also checked with federal law enforcement sources, including the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York, as well as the FBI. And on both fronts, no word. Diddy's lawyers have come out strong, calling BS on Cassie's lawsuit. He told us for the most part, her claims would be barred from criminal prosecution based on the statute of limitations. Her rape claim, however, could still be pursued in Cali, so time will tell if she files a criminal complaint. They say we reached out to Cassie's lawyers to ask if she's going to pursue criminal charges. They had no comments. Ooh, you think it's a setup? You said Carisha asked for it? Well, it's not the first time somebody has said that Diddy, did something to them. Again, it was on Tasha K's platform too. What was the lady name? Gia, somebody went on her platform and was accusing Diddy of forcing her to have an abortion and all kind of things. So I don't know. But whatever Cassie says he did that. I believe he did it. I don't know if he did it, but I'm just saying, that quote that 50 Cent say, whatever they say he did that. Okay. So let me see what 50 Cent had to say about this. 50 always got something to say about Diddy. Let me see. 50 is such a troll. 50 Cent said, damn, brother love, brother love, brother love. You out here looking crazy as a motherfucker. Why must he be this way? Well, there you have it. Yes, allegedly. Allegedly. Let me see what else he said. Y'all so wrong. Oh, they wrong. This is 50 Cent too. Jada Pinkett-Smith has two simple words for the man claiming Will Smith had sex with Duane Martin. They done put a Tupac shirt on. They done put a Tupac shirt on Jada. Oh boy. Anyway, it's a mess. Yes, the views are those of 50 Cent. Okay. The views are those of 50 Cent. Tasha K and Cardi B is working together. Cardi B only comes out when Tasha speaks. Cardi, where is your record? Where is your record? Ooh. Well, there's that. We talked about a lot of things tonight. I would love to hear from you guys. You know, I didn't take no calls last time, but I'm gonna take some calls tonight because these are some salacious topics, honey. We got Tamar and Chrisean. We had Andre 3000's new album. We have Diddy and Cassie. We have Will Smith and Duane Martin. We have Cardi B and Tasha K. Whew, child, just a mess. I didn't know where to start tonight. It was just so many. Every subject is a mess, isn't it, Lynette? Oh, look at Mickey. First person in here. Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, back on. I guess it's on. Can you hear me?
How? Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Let me make sure it's on. JBL. There it is right there. Now I can hear you. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, friend?
I'm good. You look so nice.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Ciao. In the words of Josh, the chickens have come home to roost. Okay.
Joshua.
Ciao. Like, when I saw the Diddy thing on Instagram, my heart dropped because it was just one thing after the next, after the next. I was like, damn. I mean, she always kind of looked like she was
Unhappy.
unhappy,
A
miserable,
captive.
captive. But I was like, to this extent?
Yeah.
I mean, because we've heard rumors about him for years.
Mm-hmm.
And it just reminds me of that infamous Jaguar Wright clip where she said, well, Kim Porter's dead, Heavy D's dead. What's the other? Andre Harrell, he's dead. I'll be sure was in the hospital. Like everybody just one by one.
Black
Biggie's
Rob is
dead.
gone.
Black Rob. Biggie's dead. Little Kim is what? She's filed for bankruptcy. She's been in and out of jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, you know, she got a book that surpasses the Bible.
the Bible. Yeah, the Bible. It just like, damn.
But let's look at this. A few years ago, Miss Ventura's relationship with Mr. Combs, he began coercing her to engage in a fantasy of his called voyeurism, in which she was directed to have sex with a succession of male prostitutes while Mr. Combs watched, masturbated, took pictures, and shot video. According to the lawsuit, Mr. Combs called these encounters freak offs, which involved costumes like masquerade masks, lingerie. They continued for years, taking place at high-end hotels across the United States and in Mr. Combs' home. The suit says that he instructed Ms. Ventura to search the websites of escort services to procure male sex workers. Drugs were supplied at these events, which Miss Ventura's suit says she took because they allow her to disassociate during those horrific encounters. According to the suit, Miss Ventura would delete videos from those incidents that had been shot on her phone, but Mr. Combs told her he still had access to those videos and on a flight once made her watch a video she thought had been deleted.
Ciao.
Ooh. Oh, it's some more.
I
In one
believe
incident, the
her.
suit says that I didn't read all this. That during a freak off at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016, an intoxicated Mr. Combs punched Ms. Ventura. See, this is what I heard. I said this. Punched Ms. Ventura in her face, giving her a black eye. He fell asleep and she tried to leave the room, but Mr. Combs woke up and followed her into the hallway where he threw a glass face at her, sending glass shattering throughout the corridor, according to the court filing. The hotel security cameras captured the incident, but the suit says Mr. Combs paid the hotel $50,000 for the footage. I told y'all about that rumor about that black eye, and she was wearing sunglasses. It also says that in 2018, after Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura met up for dinner, he forced himself into her apartment and raped her, while she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. After that, the suit says she left him for good. Miss Ventura married Alex Fine, a personal trainer, the following year, and now has 2 young children. Her association with Bad Boy ended in 2019. Wow.
Child. At least she made it out alive.
I mean,
At least she made it out alive. I'm
she need to go
serious.
ahead and write that book and tell the full story.
You
We need to
know,
know everything.
there are rumors that Kim Porter was writing a book,
Yep.
and then
There
she
was talk that
mysteriously
she was writing a book.
she was writing a book. And I heard there was also rumors that he used to beat his first baby mama, Misa. I think the son, I think his name is it Chrisean or Justin? Justin, the light skinned one. His mom, his first
Oh,
baby mama.
Justin's mom. Yeah, Justin's
Ye-
mom.
Yeah. So I believe her. I really do believe her. These men, these industry men, have a lot of skeletons in their closet just because back then, in the 90s, the early 2000s, there was no Instagram, there was no iPhones, video phones, social media. So they felt like they can get away with a lot of things. And I feel like he has gotten away with a lot of things. What's sad is that when you have the money that Diddy has, the influence, the power, the connections.
The connections. That's why when I saw that active investigation at the NYPD and it's like it's closed, it's restricted, you can't get no details of it. That seems like, he know the people over there.
Yeah, he probably knows everybody that works there.
Mm.
Or he probably knows, like, all the judges and all the high power attorneys. And, I mean, Diddy's a billionaire.
Mhm.
So he can make anything disappear.
Mm.
But these men, the highly weird for real. It is disgusting. And it's sad because he is considered like a legend in our community. I mean, he's done a lot, but at the same time, it's like, child, they've been talking about surviving Diddy. And they said, oh my God, this is the beginning of surviving Diddy. And the documentary is about to be crazy and stuff like that. It's really messed up. And I really hope that she's okay. Do I think she's going to win this in court? No. It probably might be a settlement outside of court. Maybe she might get some type of money out of it. But I don't know. I believe her though. I believe everything. I think that these celebrities be having these, especially he has these big extravagant parties, and you don't know what goes on in those parties. I mean, we've heard things about Ti and Tiny, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Hmm.
But yeah, I really hope. I mean, I just want to see though if the industry is gonna back her up though. I want
Yeah.
to see if they're going to be like, "Oh, I stand with Cassie," or "I stand with Diddy," or whatever, you know. But yeah, he's something else. Buffy is something else.
Well, we shall see.
And
Yeah.
as for Duane and Will, child, that's another situation where I've heard things for many years that they
So
are
you
more
think
than
Tasha K gonna
friendly.
go get in trouble this time again?
Um,
Did she move smarter this time?
because she can be like, well, it came out of his mouth and I didn't
Mm.
gas it on. I was just reporting the news. I didn't start any rumors and whatever. I mean, she probably might get a lawsuit, but I feel like she's so immune to lawsuits and
She
cease
know
and
how to maneuver
desist.
now.
Yeah, she probably knows how
Yeah.
to work around it.
That's how most criminals are. You know what I
Child.
mean? Like you do one crime, you get caught, you get punished. It's like the next time you choose to do the crime again, you're gonna do it a different way.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think she'll get in trouble for that. But I mean, child, there have been rumors about Will and Duane. But I agree with Cardi what she said because in Black Hollywood, it's really Denzel Washington and Will Smith. You have maybe Morgan Freeman, Viola Davis, Halle Berry. There's very, very few Black Hollywood actors and actresses that are like A-list, and it's sad to see him in this light. I feel like he had such a squeaky clean reputation for decades, and everything just came tumbling down in the recent years, and it's really sad. I really hope that he catches a break. And I get it, like they started all of this, Jada and all of what she says in her books and interviews and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel bad for Will. I feel like he doesn't deserve any of this, starting with his wife, but
Yeah.
it's too
But
much.
I read somewhere he feels like it's a smear campaign. Like after the slap, like everybody's out to like bring him down. I guess when
Yeah.
you on top, you always target. You already know that, so it comes with
Yeah.
the territory.
Or maybe he'll have a redemption story. Maybe he might come out with a film that does really well or a product line. I don't know. But I'm rooting for Will. Like I love Will. I like their family. I really, even though it's non-conventional and they're very unique. I hope they do well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Mickey. Thank you for calling, friend.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Hey, Latoya.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, friend.
How you doing? Hey, Jessica.
I'm doing okay. Uh, quickly on Tasha K, I don't think they can actually like win a verdict against her as far as
Mm.
um, a sentencing or any of that stuff. I just feel like they're gonna have her so rammed up in lawyer fees to where she's not gonna be able to kind of fight it. So she
Mhm.
kind of stuck her foot into something to where she ain't even got herself out of the other one. So she should have just some things you got to just leave alone, especially when it's that hot and dealing with
But
those
that
kind of people.
there's a law against that too. It's called the anti-SLAPP law, SLAPP, because I was investigating that when I was involved with my situation with Chris Stokes, because people can't just sue you just to like make you spend money. You know what I'm saying? Just to like break you. And a lot of people who are in Hollywood, they do that to news outlets and bloggers and things like that. And if it's found that they're doing that on for those reasons, you can actually win a lawsuit against them.
I understand that, but when she first posted that clip, she didn't put any disclaimer there. But then she went back and changed it and put a disclaimer up, when she was advertising that. But at the same
Um,
time, when you're allowing someone to use your platform, they can add you into that, and then now you got to pay a lawyer. Yes, can it get like dismissed later on, or they'll drop it? But in an affidavit, you have to answer that. So,
mm.
it just depends. But
Well, I haven't seen the full interview, so I can't speak on what she said or didn't say. So,
no, I didn't watch the full interview. I'm not on the TashaK.live thing, but I just seen on Instagram when she was advertising it in the beginning and hyping it up, and on YouTube where the clips were there and there was no disclaimer. But then once Jada got on Breakfast Club talking about she was suing that same day, now that
mhm.
same clip has a whole hashtag this and disclaimer and all of those things in the title. Now she went back and corrected it.
Yeah. But my thing is too, like their response to it, in my opinion, is giving it more life than had they not said anything. Because just like somebody in the chat just said, there's been bloggers talking about Duane Martin and Will Smith for years, And so now that I guess his best friend said something or whatever, like them coming out and like blatantly defending it the way they have is to me is giving life to it.
Well, but you have to think of the source. If a random somebody only work with you in passing 6 months and you start saying things, I wouldn't, respond to that. But to work hands on as close in the family and all of that, they want to shut that down because they feel like it has more ring to truth than not.
Mm.
So
And did you see
I don't know.
the statement he made something about how it would affect his kids or something? Like
Yeah,
what?
that's why I just didn't read too much into it as far as even the whole story, because I feel like he has allowed the standard of I'll accept whatever. And so that's why Jada's doing what she's doing, and that whole little family weird to me, to be honest. But they live how they want to live. But they all weird, in my opinion. But and then with the Tamar situation, because something's not ringing truth to me. Now, granted, let's just start out with don't put your hands on nobody. But when you hear different versions of what happened and transpired, I do believe that they had her there under the impression to perform. She got, she was already heated in the room trying to prove her point. Jane comes in, he hyped, and then, you getting in my personal space, and that girl got trauma. So I don't know what you gonna do. And she swung, and that's just what it is. But
did you see this clip of her interrupting the thing in the back, yelling that it was whack?
Yeah. But I also say, right. But that was after.
This was before the slap, wasn't it? Look. We go so hard, we lose control. Look at Tamar face. She was on the side and she screamed whack. And then later she came, right after that, she came out on the stage.
Right. But see, that's why I feel like it got so heated backstage because of her antics. They didn't like that. And then she felt like, I was supposed to perform at such and such. It was just a whole bunch of miscommunication. And like Tamar says, that she's very professional. She gives them, basically an agreement that they have to sign. She wasn't supposed to perform. But then when the tour manager came out, he was saying that they were waiting for her on the sideline, but it was like she wasn't at her marker. And so she missed her mark.
How did he go online and start talking about the hit, the slap or whatever? And then the other Rob come online and said that he wasn't even back there.
Yeah. So it's just a whole bunch of, that's why I can't even, and then the way they dragging it out, and this is part of the Cassie situation, the James situation, Trey Songz, all of these people. It just sickens me that they continue are able to go and file civil charges against someone and don't even have an actual police report yet. That just kills me. And some never file a police report. They just trying to get a settlement or a money. And so I just feel like, to me, that's what makes things not ring truth. Where's your moral compass? Because if you violate me and it's by law, I'm going to the police first. Now, if I have to get restitution after that, okay, fine, I'll seek that. But first, let me do my criminal stuff. But everybody want money up front. So that's what makes a lot of this stuff unbelievable,
And here's the thing. The burden of proof in a criminal case is completely different from the burden of proof in a civil case. So some people from their standpoint may say, this person wronged me, but I don't have enough that the DA, because the DA is going to make the decision to charge or not. If the DA is going to bring forth charges, I might not have enough of that, but I got enough to hold up my burden of proof in a civil suit. That's why some people file civil suit versus criminal. Criminal and civil are two totally different things.
I agree, and I understand all of those things, but still from a moral compass to know that you did the right thing first. Let me try. You don't know what the verdict is going to be or not, but at least take the initiative to go and try. If they decide not to pursue and, file charges, okay, but because you were violated in such a way, being hit, being arred, or all of these things, then let me go file those charges, because that's, what my mental and my physical and like just all of those things from a moral standpoint. And then if nothing comes of that, then you file a civil suit, just like in the OJ situation. They tried to prosecute him and went to trial, still end up finding him not guilty, but then they still came back with the civil suit. You can do both. I just don't understand why it's always the civil suit and $300 million and all that at first. I mean, I'm just like, it's weird.
I don't think that's always first though. I think a lot of times they try to do criminal, and then sometimes the evidence doesn't. They don't have enough evidence. It's been
It's
several years,
lacking.
whatever the case may be, and then they decide, well, if I'm going to get justice in this, I'm going to do a civil case. Like a lot of times they can't do civil. I mean, they can't do criminal
And
for
when I
whatever
file
reason.
my civil suit, I may not win, but all your business gonna be on Front Street for what you did to me. Because Diddy's all his business is on Front Street, and we're not gonna pretend like a chef of his didn't file a lawsuit some years back against Diddy, saying that he had all these half-naked men up in there around her being very unprofessional. Do you remember that?
Vaguely. It's been
Yeah,
so much
yeah,
drama with Diddy.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. We're not gonna act like they ain't sat around. It was always rumored, always loudly whispered that he was beating on Cassie. When she shaved her head that time, they said that was a result of him pulling a plug of her hair out.
yep, I remember that.
Allegedly, you remember that?
I
And
remember the glasses with the black eye. And
You
yeah,
remember when she had gotten that, when he had assaulted her, and they said that he tried to take her phone or broke her phone, and he broke one of her fingers or something too. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think at that time her mom spoke out about it, or either she said her mom was witness to it. It was something to that effect. I have to go back and look it up. But Diddy been beating on that girl. All them people in that industry been sitting around there watching it, allegedly. They sat around there watching everything, and they doing the same thing that they do with a lot of those men in the industry. They protect them because there's money on the line. They did the same thing with R. Kelly. Everybody knew he had to, and some of them people be participating in that foolishness too. So they protected R. Kelly with all his foolishness until they couldn't do it no more. Now Diddy is having his reckoning. He tried to circumvent his karma by giving them people back his masters, by changing his name to Brother Love and running around.
Like giving money to the HBCUs, to Howard.
Yeah, love is love and all this and that. It's too late, baby. You getting
Oh,
old,
let's not talk
and
about the Usher situation. Because didn't Usher say he saw a lot while he was with Diddy that he shouldn't have seen?
Yep.
Didn't Cat Williams, wasn't that Diddy house Cat Williams say he was at?
Yep.
Listen. Why y'all trying to act like this girl lying on this man? Ain't nobody.
I never said she was lying.
I know you not.
I believe everything. Whatever she said,
no.
Other people.
I don't feel. Here's what I will say. Do I feel like all of these things transpired to this young lady? I do. But I just, it still just bothers me that, and don't get me wrong, I feel like she was young, the money, the fame, all of those things. But see, that's why you have to be careful when you're looking at the glitz and glamour. Then you get yourself caught up and roped up into things that are not that way, right? And so now, all the things that she's went through. I think that everything she's saying has happened to her with him. I just feel like it's always the why now, because she left him. However she got, out from under the spell, she got away from it. And so as soon as you got away, got safe, you should have filed then, where you didn't have to be in his circle, where you didn't have to be in his presence. Like, I just those are the things that I ask myself.
But she explained in her filing what was transpiring during all this time. She had to heal. She had PTSD. She said she was waking up at night, couldn't sleep. She had to take, she was taking drugs. She had a lot going on when she left him. That husband of hers had to love her and protect her through all of that trauma. I can't imagine.
And wasn't she dating 20 years younger than him?
Yeah. Who?
Cassie. She was like 19 when they got together.
Yes, she was 19 and he was 37. You can't even imagine, honey. By the time it wasn't even a glitz and glamour. I'm gonna tell you that now. At 19, after the glitz and glamour wore out real quick when he went upside her head. It was the fear that kept her there. She was afraid because she seen how people around this man, grown men won't even stand up to him. He got money, he got power. this man telling me he can do this to me if I leave. And then every time she did try to leave, people, lawyers calling her, people calling her, yeah, X, Y, and Z about to happen to you if you don't get back where you ain't. It's
I mean,
a
think about
whole lot of fear.
Think
I
about when
believe
she
she's
left, like
talking.
after she had her first child, and that song came on. I mean, he made that song "Gotta Move On" or whatever. To me, that was almost subliminally, you know what I'm saying, stuff to to her.
And everybody saw
Don't get me
that.
wrong. I believe all of those things. I just, at the same time, and that's just like grief. You can't tell someone when they need to get over it. Why aren't you, why are you still crying? All of those things. And so trauma is the same way. It's just different forms of it. It's all trauma. So you can't tell someone, you need to do this or you need to do that. I understand all of those things. But just still the question in my head is, why? Just like with the T.I. situation, you know what I'm saying? These people coming out the woodworks, it's like, and then once you get one, then now it just makes it looks bad. You ruin people's careers and all of that stuff. And it's just, I don't, the way some of it plays out
I would
sometimes.
like to say, that those people ruin their own careers based on their actions that they thought was never going to be seen, never going to see the light of day. You got to conduct yourself a certain type of way when you know that you are striving to be in a certain position in life. So when your past behaviors that you ain't atoned for come back, you got to answer to it. So ain't nobody destroyed his career but him. This been a long time coming for him.
So
No,
what you
I
think
agree, because I feel like he had something to do with the pot situation. I feel like he had something to do with the Biggie situation, because his motto is, and even dating Young Miami, trying to find a way to stay on top, having the hottest thing next to me. Cassie was the hottest thing next to him. I feel like he's all of those things. So to say or make it seem like what he did, or I'm taking the side of his, no, ma'am, not at all, but it's just with this situation brings up other questions of other situations with other people. That's all.
That's good. Well, Latoya. Oh, go ahead. Well, I was just
Michelle.
Latoya. You want to chime in on anything else before I let you go and let Jessica speak?
No, I thought she had something to say. Listen, we're learning. That's all.
No, just go ahead. That's fine if you want to.
Go ahead, Miss Jessica. I just want to listen. You were gonna.
I tell you, I really called in here to get on Tasha K. Cause see,
Okay.
I missed. I'm gonna watch it. You know what? I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna do right.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do right. Now, I was present for the IG live, and I was like, oh, okay.
Explain to the people what IG Live you're talking about, because they might not know.
Okay, so Tasha K had went live on IG, and Michelle ended up, I guess, being added to the live somehow. Yes, she was on live, man. And I got this, and I'm on Instagram minding my business, and then next thing I know, it said Unwind with Tasha K is live with Michelle. Bro, I said, excuse me? I know this got to be a lie. So I clicked on it. And Michelle and Biggie, that's how I knew it was real when I saw Biggie. I saw Biggie and I said, oh my word, this is really happening. And I don't know how I feel about it. And so I sat there quietly and I listened. And it's so funny when you alienate yourself from all your peers in the industry and nobody's dealing with you anymore. You got to come back to the very people that you downed and talked bad to. Only because now you need a lifeline. I see through it.
How am
I
her
see through
lifeline?
it. She needs a lifeline. She wants to know your tricks of the trade. She wants to befriend you so that she thinks that you're gonna be able to probably help navigate her or give her some type of connections on how to block. Because see, she's doing this backwards. Tasha K should have tried to learn how to blog or research about blogging before she got up in here carrying on like she did. You can tell she don't even know how to vet her guests on her show. You can't tell when somebody just sitting here just lying to you. That guy that she had on her show about Will Smith, that man sitting up there lying. Now listen, we done always done said that about him and Duane Martin, okay? Nobody's disputing it. Nobody really even thinks it's a lie. But his account of that situation is so exaggerated. It's so over the top. Even his description was, girl, this man is sitting here playing in your face. That's why ain't nobody else.
But do you think she really cares?
pick
I
it
don't think
up.
she really cares if it's true or not, because I recall her saying that before online that she don't
And
care.
that's her problem. And that's her problem right there. You got to have a little piece of integrity. Yeah, we all here want to hear the gossip and we want to laugh. We want to joke. We want to forget about our problems and talk about other people's problems. But we be wanting a little bit of it to be true too. Because if we want a fairy tale or a fiction book, we can go to the library. We can get download the audio book. The things that people like about you and other bloggers, Sandra Rose and stuff like that, is it be true? You took the time to research it. And even if you didn't make the exclusive, she focuses on exclusives too much.
Yeah, I don't like to be first. I like to be right.
People go to
I've always
55
said that.
different
I don't have
blogs
to be
a
first. I want to be
day.
right.
And people go to 55 different blogs a day because why? They want to hear everybody's different opinion. I might come over here so I can hear Michelle's opinion. I might go over to this other little person place so I can hear their opinion on the same topics. You don't have to be the first. You don't got to be the first. I just want to hear what you think about it.
I agree.
Or I may like how you deliver it. So she's been always trying to have these exclusive moments, and she's failing miserably at it. And I'm not trying to down her, but I see her personality type, and I know what kind of person she is, and it just irks me. It irks me because I can tell when a person just trying to be. She lonely. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because my question
They lay lonely.
right,
She wants some
and
friends.
that's the double jeopardy, right? When she was on her little YouTube live and crying and snotting, and then came and tried to pit Nicki and Cardi against each other, and then acting like she's remorseful for the things that she claimed somebody told her, but she still delivered it, and all of those, hurtful things. But then that's a moral compass. But then you allow somebody to come on your platform, and like you said, you should have the gift of discernment. This person is flat out lying, but you allow them to do that on your platform. And that's why I feel like they're going to file some type of charge against her as well. And
Well,
she
there
got
are
to get
other
out of it.
blogs that came before her that did similar things. They weren't necessarily on YouTube. So let's not forget Famous. Remember, because Famous got on live and would say the most horrific stuff. And I'm first. This is my exclusive. And the way me and that person, that I think is a woman, fell out was because she had took something that was obviously mine, put it on Instagram and put her tag on it and said Famous exclusive. And I'm like, hold up, that is not your exclusive. That came straight from the A, whatever. Then she blocked me and hated me ever since. However, you see things like that, and it's like Family started the whole. I don't know. It was just a different kind of thing. And remember,
They changed it.
she
They
lost her
changed it.
whole brand, her whole trademark
brand.
over a Kevin Hart story. Kevin Hart would not let that die. Kevin Hart used all of his power and got her obliterated from the internet. Like she kept coming back with famous.info, famous.tv, famousUSA.com,
You
Famous
better
this,
let
Famous
Famous
that,
go.
and they would take it down. They would take it down. They would take it down. Then she had to literally come up with a whole new website. Now it's Gossip of the City, and even with that, she started tricking people. It's Gossip of the City.tv, Gossip of the City US. It was like who wants to continuously do that stick and move all over the internet? It's almost like we used to say about Tasha K hiding her money, like sticking and move, because you got Kevin Hart on your tail from whatever it is she did. But yeah, it was
And
just
that, but
mad.
just like you said though, Tasha K's trying to do the same thing, throwing in bankruptcies, throwing in moving
But
out
she's
of the
not
different
changing
states.
her company name though. I mean,
She's,
well, she
I
did
mean,
change
she
it to
hadn't got to
Tasha K
that
Live.
point yet, but my thing is she hadn't got the message. Like she hadn't had to go to that extent. But that's why she started TashaK.com, because a lot of the YouTube were getting yellow marked and, flagged and all of that because people were flagging her content. So she's been trying to do, the stick and move, but nothing has landed onto her. And Cardi B's situation, to her, in her mind, feels like it gave her more of a platform. Now she's wanting to go sit on people's podcasts. Now she's want to be the interviewee versus the interviewer. So I just don't think she's gotten in a significant situation to where it's eye-opening, literally. And that's why she's continued to allow those guests.
Well, it takes a special personality to go through. I said it in the live.
Yeah,
I was like,
it
I can
does.
commend you for that because you went through the fire and you still standing. That's all. Salute to you for that.
But I'm gonna go, guys. Thank y'all for the convo. Good night.
Thank you, Latoya. Thank
Who
you for
all
calling
else we
in.
had in our
All
thumbnail?
right, bye-bye.
You had the who all else you had in the thumbnail, Michelle? You had
Hey, Mr.
Tasha.
Woods. I had I talked about Tamar's situation. I talked about Will Smith and
Oh,
Duane Martin, and I talked about Diddy and Cassie, and I talked about Andre 3000.
that's the one right there.
Which one?
I'm gonna touch on, and I ain't gonna hold you. Tamar and Chrisean.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
Tamar didn't irk me because Chrisean don't even align with her fan base, for one. And I feel like people keep saying she don't need no clout, Tamar don't need no clout, but people all the time attach themselves to whoever is trending at that time because they are trying to trend or get their little project a little boost. Tamar,
That's what it felt
whoever
like.
told her to do that, and then she tried to say, well, I was just trying to take her under my wing. How you gonna take somebody under your wing and try to fix them when you haven't even fixed yourself? That don't even
What
sound right.
about her stage manager or showrunner, whatever, who said that now he don't feel protected? Nobody's speaking up for him. Like he was the first person who came to the internet that, and they went on all the blogs. But he was
Mm-hmm.
listen, Troy messy. I like
Yeah,
Troy, but
he
the way
gave
he was
messy.
dragging Chrisean, she going to jail, and she da 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 da. And she did, and it's like people start pulling like his old tweets of how he couldn't stand Chrisean anyway, and used to say negative things about her, and now it's like they dragging him because Rob that came forward, who was her other stage manager or whatever, Rob Hatcher, saying that Troy wasn't even in the room when it happened. So why was he the first person to come to the internet and drag Rashawn? And then when Tamar came, she didn't like support anybody. She was literally just cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying? So it just feels like disjointed. Like it's no cohesiveness in the group. Like nobody got together and say, this is the story, this is our story, we're gonna stick to it. James went live from the dentist office saying something else.
Here's the
And now
thing.
Troy's saying that people trying to kill him. Like he got,
Death
Krishan's
threat.
fan base threatening his life or something. I'm like, it's too much.
Well, here's the thing. Chrisean, were you there to perform for free? Because you gotta get a contract and a payment. So how did you think you was going to perform and you didn't have no contract or no payment? You going around performing for free? You want to be seen that bad? So yes, was she supposed to go on stage? I do believe she was, but not to perform for the Turk session. That was it. And she missed that opportunity. Oh well, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But you don't put your hands on the body. I'm not even questioning whether or not she hit that man because I know she did.
Yeah.
And she was wrong. And people gonna learn, quit bringing these crazy, mentally challenged people into your circle and then want to be a victim when they show out on you.
Ooh.
People got to stop doing that.
Well,
Everybody
she
knows it's
showed out
something
on
wrong with
everybody
her
else.
right
I
now.
don't know why they were so surprised that she would.
Yeah. Yeah, she done showed out on she shows out on anybody who she around. Now they can't blame Blueface. They blame everybody but her for her behavior. Everybody but her. It's
So do
no
you think it was a
accountability.
scheme because they coming back with the Braxton family values?
Yep.
Oh, they come back with the Braxton.
Yeah. That's why I said it's like now that's being reported the same night all of the stuff popped off.
And Tamar's on Kingdom Business. She's actually playing an important role. She got her part 2 of her tour coming out. Her and Miss Evelyn got a cooking show coming out. This is all about propaganda.
Why everybody want to cook that nasty ass food? I'm tired. Everybody want a cooking show. Everybody is on IG, on Instagram, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on YouTube cooking.
Because
Stop
everybody
cooking.
feel like it's easy to, get clicks and views when you can engage people, and cooking is the easiest way to engage people, I guess. I don't know. So.
Half of that food don't even be looking edible.
I think that hey y'all, I think with that situation, I think it's very, very sad. And if Tommy Lee comes and calls Tamar out for clout chasing, that should tell y'all something. Because everybody in the United States of America and across the world, we all watch What a Train
And
Wreck.
where Tommy Lee come from? She ain't been doing that. How she entered the chat?
Because she said something about how Tamar was fake and clout chasing off of Chrisean or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you, Michelle, when you say like the stories don't add up. And then the characters that are in Tamar's life, like I love James, but even her tour manager, he's been known to be janky a little bit.
Which one, Troy or Rob?
Rob, the one that came on after that.
Okay, because Rob used to be Leandria's
right
manager, tour manager or something.
Yep, had her drinking and stuff like that. Remember?
Listen, I don't know the specifics. I just know.
No, it was on Iana Fix My Life.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it just seemed real shaky. And then now the tour is popping off, and then that dude Troy say he not gonna be part of the tour no more, saying that people was showing up to his house. Like, but Michael, like he released a statement talking about her fan base showed up at his house. That's why he's afraid. But it's like, why does
people are pulling receipts that he came online messy with that whole misogynist attitude of I don't care that she's a mother. Just some of the stuff that he was saying was like, why you got so much smoke for her and you wasn't even back there? And so people start pulling receipts that he didn't even like her anyway. Like, because he was saying she wasn't supposed to be there. She came to sing her little ringtone. Like, he was like throwing all this shade. And then, come to find out she was invited. But, I don't know. Like I said, the stories ain't adding up and I don't even care.
Yeah, it's a bad look. It's a bad look for Tamar. I'm sorry.
It's the marketing scheme that Todd set up for the bullshit.
Yeah.
To bring us the bullshit.
Yeah, but see,
I believe
Jessica, the Jasmine brand reported on it 3 days ago when all this stuff happened. They going back to WeTV.
Y'all gotta put propaganda, baby. Propaganda.
But so are we saying though that she really hit him or not? I still feel like she hit the man. So, but y'all saying no.
Well, we need to see his new teeth.
We need to see his new teeth. We need to see his face.
I thought he had showed them new teeth. I thought I seen something where somebody was saying that he shows his teeth. He shows something. I ain't even click on it.
He went live from the dentist's office, but he didn't show his face or nothing. He showed the ceiling. I don't know.
Anyway, he could have been getting his teeth clean.
And then
what you think about Andre 3000?
I'm so excited. I'm waiting till 11 o'clock my time, and I can't wait to hear the album.
Is it all instrumental though? Isn't just a
he playing the flute,
right? But that's it. He's not going to be rapping or anything, right? It's just instrumental.
As far as I know, he rapped on Killer Mike's album though.
Yeah.
You excited, Michelle?
I'm always excited. I mean, it might be groundbreaking. It might be the greatest flute album we've ever heard.
He's just enjoying life. He's just enjoying life. He's on his Erica
That's what you do when you're rich and you popping and you don't need the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get into
travel
the
earth.
hobbies.
You know he married.
What?
Yeah, he married to this Asian lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep.
Uh-huh.
Now that you say that, yep.
Uh-huh. He always liked Asian girls though, because this one girl he was messing with tried to befriend me. She was an actress or something. She was a little loopy, and then she came to Atlanta. Anyway, everybody want to be my friend, child, to get the tea on what Andre was
To try to
doing.
get where they want to be.
Mhm. But those were the days.
You know how I feel about that situation.
Diddy. It's over for
Oh, you
him.
want to talk about Diddy? Go ahead.
Yeah, because this is what I wanted to say, and I noticed that things started to take a turn for the worse from him whenever he tried to sell back those artists' publishings, and I've been busy all day. Like I just start trying to read up on it and stuff like that, but I'm not surprised at Cassie filing this lawsuit against Diddy because she made one song and then she became his arm piece at a young age. You see what I'm saying? And then
But
all of these,
he took her from what was the guy she was with?
I don't know.
Jessica. Who was she with first? Who did the album? Ryan, somebody, I
Oh,
think.
you talking about Ryan Leslie?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
her. That was her man first.
Do we really believe it, or
I thought he was married.
was it something just
I don't
drummed
know.
up
Maybe
to
not.
kind of bring her a little out? I think it was something drummed up, bring height, and then Diddy probably couldn't take it because he's a jealous type of person, and he wanted it to be known that that was his woman.
Yeah, DL Schuler said the same thing.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't. Well, I didn't. That's been so long ago. I just know
At
she was married
19,
since she was 18. Since she was 18, and it's like we see this, and then all these people are backing him, like the Danny Kane artists. And Aubrey been trying to warn us there it is. Like you feel what I'm saying? So it's like this is Diddy's like
oh, they
it's,
had to
it's a,
sign NDAs.
in
Oh, he
order to get
clever.
them publishing back. She said all
Yep,
of this.
He
yep, yep, yep,
clever.
Yep.
yep.
And
Then
so
she said she wasn't gonna do it.
yeah, she said she wasn't gonna do it. And the thing about it is this is Diddy's karma, but it's coming from the person that was closest to him that he was still out here cheating on and still seeing Kim with, and this girl is tucked away, and everybody thinking that she's kept and all this other type of stuff, but she, now the truth is coming out. I mean, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We trying to figure out if Young Miami caught up like that too. He got her going state to state having sex with male prostitutes.
But listen. I believe so, but I don't think that it's a forced thing. You see, with her, she was younger. She didn't. She said she probably was thinking, I ain't signed up for this. But you got somebody like Young Miami who done been around the block, who probably would do something strange for a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? I don't care as long as I'm getting paid. You understand? So I don't think that it's anything. I think it's something mutual there, which isn't forced. Which if she says he's never touched her or treated her that way, it's because it's no reason to. It was, I think with Cassie, it was probably no, I don't want to do that type of thing. And it was, you finna do it. And I'm finna make you do it.
yep.
J-Lo
They at
would
a
do
different point. But
But even with, I don't mean to cut you off, Jessica, but even with the J-Lo situation, remember back in the day, Michelle, whenever that shooting happened or whatever, and he went to jail, and J-Lo was there, and right after that, J-Lo broke up with him, and
J-Lo dipped.
she dipped.
Yeah.
She never spoke about it. She never been around Diddy ever since because J-Lo knew the truth about what happened that day, and she got far away from Diddy and ain't never ran back, looked back, ain't even doubled back twice to even look at that man because that should have told us
He
something
left
back.
black men alone for good.
Yeah, she definitely did. He did her. Yeah, and then this Will and Duane thing, y'all, come on now. Anybody that sit up with Tasha K and talking about it was a murder scene, that ain't girl bye. Y'all, why is this
That's
even?
why I was like, what was you doing when he was being murdered? What was
Because
you
if he was
doing?
what you was doing while he was being murdered. Because if it was me looking in, I'm gonna say, hey, can y'all move over?
Yeah, I was just gonna say he was doing this. He's trying to get his butt in the picture.
But you stand
And
there
then
and you
how
have
did he know how big Will's penis was? Because he said something about
it was small.
Jada didn't want to. Will's penis was like a pinky toe or something.
What?
You didn't see that one? It's a couple of clips on Tasha K, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah.
But
Hey
even
Lola,
Tasha
what's
K,
up?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Mr. Woods.
What's going
Hey,
on?
Jessica Rabbit. How you guys doing?
Good.
I just wanted to chime in because I don't understand why all y'all so sad for Will. Oh, Will. What's the problem? They've
Who
been in
said we were sad for
Scientology.
Will?
I ain't sad for
Earlier,
Will.
Michelle was sad for Will, and the other lady was sad for Will. And
Sad? I don't know
oh,
about sad now. I'm
but he was
sad.
a yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
He's been a part of Scientology all this time. They
What that
do
got to
that
do with the
weird
person being
stuff.
China?
No, it has a lot with Jada and the booty taking. And if you watch 6 Degrees of Separation, his legs was way up in the air, ass cheeks was spread wide open.
Because he played a gay man in a movie.
He didn't play it. He didn't play a gay man. That was too
So what was
much. He
he
didn't have no
doing?
underwear on or anything. Now, come on, man. Back
La
in
la.
those days, they used to have Lola. Back in those days, they used to have
La
underwear
la.
on. He didn't have on. You could call me Lolo Boo. They didn't have anything on. So come on. Really? Look at what the clothes he used to wear on Fresh Prince of Bel Air. All that psychedelic color mess.
I ain't disputing
So
it.
he gay because he was in a movie. A straight man wouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
No. Would you be with a straight man who did that?
Y'all love a lot of these dudes that play gay men, and y'all in love with them. So what you saying?
No, I'm not. No. But I'm saying is that everybody is just baffled. Like this dude he's made it right before quote unquote his career got destroyed. Didn't he get the ultimate Oscar award or something like that?
You're right. They got all the money,
achievement
all the riches,
and
all
all.
the
Yeah.
So you saying don't feel sorry for them because they famous? Is that what you're saying? Like they ain't got no
No,
feelings
because that's their lifestyle and that's what's been going on. So now you want to come pick on a polo child named Tasha K. The same way y'all assume, I'm assuming. I'm gonna speak on this side. Y'all got that side. The same way, how you gonna come beat up on Tasha K? How you gonna say lawsuit?
So now we beating up on Tasha K?
Huh?
Now we beating up on her?
No. I'm talking about Will Smith, and they talk about suing her and this, that, the other. How could you sue a woman who was just doing an
They didn't
interview?
necessarily even say they were suing her. They said they were considering a lawsuit. Jada said they were suing.
Oh, yes,
They
ma'am.
said that they were suing the guy because he tried to extort Will initially before going public with these outlandish claims.
Oh, I thought they were trying to
Said,
put Tasha K in
on
it
the
because they know
Breakfast
she's an
Club,
easy target.
yeah, she said on the Breakfast Club that he wanted compensation for stuff he did in Will's book. And Will offered him an amount and he turned it down and wanted more. And Will said no. And now he going to
the street.
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't
So that
think
might
Tasha
be why
K.
they have a lawsuit if they can prove extortion. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yes,
Jada
ma'am.
said that he tried to do a
But
money.
me, I was like, him suing just to say, because they say he gay or had sex with a man, that ain't, that ain't defamation in itself. Like he ain't gonna lose no money from that. It's the other
But
part.
isn't it strange that they go after they link Tasha K, however Tasha K name became linked with Will Smith? It's like everybody's chatting about Will Smith and Jada now. The book came out, but it didn't have this much chatter as all the chatter is going on now. Are they about to drop a movie? What's really going on around here?
I mean, I think it's just scandalous because it was a close friend of his. I think we've been talking about Jada, this book for the past month or so. I don't think that.
Yeah, but it hasn't got the #1 New York seller list like people thought it was going to be. Like this big, huge book, and it's just not. It's fizzled.
Yeah.
And so now it seems like they need more chatter. I don't know. Yeah, that life, Hollywood and the Babylon and all that they got going on.
It is weird. It's weird. Diddy's weird. Everybody's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, bless Diddy's heart.
Look,
And
how
that
you
young
feel
lady
sorry
after the
for
fact,
Diddy? Diddy don't need
look.
your sympathy.
No, when I say bless your heart, it's like a southern woman say bless his
Hell,
heart. Because ain't nothing good to say about him.
Right. It's all bad.
Well, I was sitting at work in my Jeep driving in the parking lot, and I just was like, I had to chime in. So thank you for letting me say my little 2 cents. And I appreciate all that you do and keeping us entertained and keep up the good work, man.
Oh, thank you.
And
I
thank you
appreciate
for dropping the knowledge. Andre 3000 is my brother's favorite rapper. So soon you said that, I sent it to him, and now he's waiting. And we're on the West Coast, so he's waiting till 9 so he can go get the album. So thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Midnight come. I'm gonna go stream it. I'm gonna go check it
Yes,
out.
ma'am. All right. Y'all have a good night.
dude,
Good
that's a
night.
whole
Good night.
Well,
plane
let
flying.
me get you going on. You getting it on Apple Music, Michelle?
I do it on YouTube Music.
Oh, okay. Send me your password then so I can get in there.
Michelle, did
I
you get
ain't
my?
sent you my
Oh, never
YouTube
mind.
password.
No.
If you have YouTube Premium, you know you have YouTube Music too, and you get no ads on your videos. So I pay for it for no ads on the videos, but YouTube Music is just a bonus, and you can get like the new songs and new albums and stuff first. It's great.
Mhm.
Did Jessica freeze? Did I freeze?
Jessica froze.
Oh, okay.
You walk on.
Well, all right, you guys. Anything else you want to chime in on before
Oh,
I
Michelle,
go?
I saw that. What you call it? That was a mistrial for Breonna Taylor.
What? I didn't see that. I gotta look
Yeah.
it up. Child. Please don't change the subject. This has been a hard stream.
No, no, no. I ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna
No, it's
change.
all good. I'll look it up. That's horrible.
But we gonna fall back. I ordered my hoodies today.
I can't hear you,
I,
Jessica. What happened? Oh, okay, go ahead.
I said I ordered my hoodies today.
Oh, okay. Thank you for ordering your hoodie.
Of course, I definitely want to make sure we support the queen. You know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Y'all
There
gotta
was.
go to Patreon for real. Look at y'all.
Oh yeah. Then we can talk on the back end over there. Then I can be more freely. But I want to take up.
Okay, I'll go over to Patreon at midnight.
Okay. I see y'all then.
All right.
All right.
Oh, this has been a pretty long stream. 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. First hour was me. Second hour was you. Okay. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about Tamar and Chrisean. We talked about Will Smith and Duane Martin. We talked about Jada denying the claims. We talked about Cardi B entering the chat and dragging Tasha K. We talked about Diddy and Cassie. And we talked about Andre 3000. Y'all go and listen to Andre 3000's album. Go cop that at midnight tonight. You got about 15 minutes, 10 minutes to get it. It is an instrumental. Yes, we're gonna be listening to the flutes at midnight. I don't know about you, but I am. Okay. I support people who support me, and OutKast and the entire Dungeon family have always supported me in my endeavors. So I appreciate him, big boy, mama, everybody. Okay. Anywho, like this video, like this video, like this video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are not a member of the Patreon, feel free to join. The link is in the description box. It's patreon.com. I am ATLien for the low price of $5. You can participate in the ATLien After Dark as well. Okay. I will see you guys in the next video. Nope, we didn't even mention Candy tonight. Look at God, okay? Look at God. Anyway, like this video, please. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Good night.